All right, boys, we're back. We're live. Take it away.
Thanks, Mr. B. Welcome back to episode 8 of the WWS Sports Cast. I think we say this every time we hop back on, but it's been a while, and we're back after finals.
Thank goodness for finals being over. I'm Luke Richards, here with me, Sam Mishlak, Mr. Brennan, and today we have your 2022 MLK Tournament Champs, the boys varsity basketball team. And before we get into that, we just have a little bit of housekeeping we got to go over. First off, hope everyone's got a good finals week. Hope everything went well.
Yeah, and then we got to acknowledge Tiger Wrestling, who had their senior night last Friday, and then the seniors went 5-5 all in orange and black, which is a good way to go out.
Way to go out. And they got playoffs coming up, right? Are they called playoffs or whatever?
State tournament, whatever it is. Yeah. All right, so you guys want to just introduce yourselves one by one?
Yeah, sure. I'm Rourke. I'm a senior, and I play shooting guard, I guess.
And what's your favorite color?
My favorite color was probably blue.
I'm Danny Healy. My favorite color is orange.
I'm Matt Sommerdyke. My favorite color is blue.
I'm Tyler Fawcett. My favorite color is probably blue as well.
All right, before we get into it with you guys, a lot has happened with your season, so I want to give some background of what has gone down. So you guys were Fenton champions with Danny and Ty all tourney. You took third place at the State Farm Classic with Ty being all tourney, and then Coach Healy also got his 300th career win down in Bloomington. Ty was named Athlete of the Week by My Suburban Life. Little interview there, and then this Monday, MLK Tournament Champions, closing it out with a 20-1 record.
It's huge. I'm not allowed to say anything about that, though. Mouth shut.
Nah, Luke has a record of jinxing teams, so we won't put that on you guys.
Sportscast curse.
Right.
It's kind of like the EA Sports Madden curse.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so we keep them in check.
Yeah.
I'm done talking about records. It's not my place anymore.
No.
Got enough of that. Yeah. So you guys, 4 starting seniors this year, and you guys have had a killer year so far. And here's something. You had 7 seniors graduate last year. And so, what's the difference? How is it different from last year with you guys starting?
What was that transition like going from losing 7 guys, I guess?
I think everyone thought we were going to be not great. But us 4 and the guys, we all knew that we've been playing together since we were in the 4th grade. So we knew that we were going to be good. So everyone was kind of shocked when we were 15-1 or whatever. But it wasn't really surprising to us because, we're just that good. That's the right answer. We're just that good, I know.
When you say everyone was doubting you, who's everyone? Is it the townspeople around the conference?
Media and stuff
Media,
like that.
all right.
We were the favorites to win the conference this year were Batavia and St. Charles North by just about every media outlet. And then I think part of there's a big tradition, and I think that's for football and basketball here, of seniority. So I think a lot of the guys last year didn't really get an opportunity necessarily, and I think we'll see the same sort of thing next year, where you'll be surprised by who we've got and who's gonna, kind of thrive next year this year because it's mostly the seniors who are doing the work for both football and basketball.
Yeah, and I feel like a staple in Tiger basketball is the senior class paving the way for the younger guys and leaving them off better than they were for the next year, teaching them how to play hard and practice habits.
You guys got some, at least from what I know, you guys got some pretty good underclassmen too, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a good class.
Jake Boza, Colin Moore, Brandon Meredith, those 3, they're going to be huge down the run.
Yeah,
Braylon's been awesome.
It's good to see Bo's back on the court too,
very
because Saturday was his first day back.
Yeah.
What was his injury again?
ACL.
He doesn't know the plays though.
we can kind of see that from the stands, but yeah.
But we love to see him out there.
Yeah.
His father's on the staff, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm sure between his dad and your father, they'll make sure he knows the place.
Yeah.
It's hilarious when he messes one up. You look over at his dad, and his dad's just losing it.
Yeah, so is Healy.
Yeah, he's always losing it.
Talk to us about how things have changed since last season in terms of COVID regulations. How I know it means a lot, but like, what does it mean to have fans back?
It's so huge. I mean, it's like it was honestly like for basketball games hard sometimes to get excited for to go play. Like obviously you get amped up and you get somewhat of those butterflies in your stomach, but like playing in front of a crowd is just so much different. And we got that a little bit with football last year, but like it's just pretty crazy. It's almost like playing a pickup game at like Lifetime without fans. It's weird.
Yeah, I think it definitely makes those like lesser games, like when we played Diet on a Wednesday night on Christmas break, even running out like to that video that we play at the beginning made a big difference, and there wasn't like a big crowd or anything. So I think everyone likes it.
Can you guys like hear the fan, like, because fans will like talk to players while they're playing? Can you guys like tell, or do you just like hear like big noises?
No, I hear that.
I can hear some people. I can hear certain things. Yeah.
Like Matthew Allman. I can always hear him yelling. Peter. But usually not.
Could you hear anything from
I
Bennett?
heard the other crowd.
Yeah, Bennett on Sunday night, or sorry, Monday night.
Bennett was a little out of pocket.
They were rowdy though.
Yeah.
They had a big
That was a
crowd.
fun crowd. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I was
the-
surprised. I feel like they brought out more than we did, to be
They
honest,
did.
in our own
Yeah,
year.
for sure.
Yeah. Peter
It's a
did.
shame.
Get him back on here right now.
Yeah.
We gotta
Hey,
get more people at those games.
He's got a lot of explaining to do, doesn't he?
he does quite a bit.
20 in one season isn't coming around every year. So.
Exactly. Oh, and you know what we like to say about the Bennett game? Yeah, scoreboard. That's what I do. Basically, I mean, that's what I took from that game. I don't care if their student section was bigger.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys got the hardware. You guys got the
Yeah.
lasting memory. And what a game that was. Like, I felt like I was at the Roman Coliseum. Like, it was like a gladiator match. I was talking to Coach Linhart, and just the way you guys were barreling through screens, and same with Bennett. Very physical game. Very physical. Very chippy, as we know here. This young man, this young man knows more than anyone. Quite chippy. Can you walk us through that a little bit, Danny, if that's okay, if you feel comfortable? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
So the play before, I went up for a defensive rebound. Got a little tangled up with, I don't even know what kid, but I don't know. And then I came down and I came off a screen, and we were doing this thing where I come off a screen, like re-screen for Rourke. But the kid, I don't know, he was like on me, and I needed some personal space, so I got that.
That's a very PC way of putting it.
Yeah.
I appreciate
I
that.
watched the film on that. The kid just literally gets screened by me,
Yeah.
and then he comes around and just gets.
Can I ask a follow-up question to
Go
Danny?
for it.
Is that fine?
Please.
Well, did you say something to
I
him?
said
And if you did, like, you don't have to,
words.
you didn't say anything?
No.
I thought I heard a little
words per
something.
se.
The way the ref just like stared Danny down.
The
after
ref
it
stared him
seemed-
down
it
for
seemed
like
he
30
said something.
seconds, and he's just like, I'm like, all right.
That ref is interesting.
I actually
Yeah.
love that ref.
Yeah.
And
I
he
kinda
is
like him
interesting.
too.
He is interesting because he's
I've
got
talked to him
that.
outside of basketball, and I like him,
Yeah,
but he's weird.
he's got those eyes that like don't
Yeah.
like he gives you the death stare, but he is giving everybody the death stare,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a great guy actually.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Danny, apparently.
Well, actually, Danny, can I ask you another question?
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
when you guys were playing the E-Raps earlier in the tournament,
Yeah,
I saw you pushing around a little bit in that one too.
maybe. Yeah,
Just
maybe.
a little, no?
The game
Just
was
part of the
wouldn't be
game.
That's just part of the
surprised.
game.
part of the game.
That's one of the things about masks. I feel like is as much as like we don't like playing them, they definitely help Danny out. Like has to fight the jersey.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
talking and stuff. Doesn't have to hide it.
It's like an MLB pitcher, after he
Yeah.
comes out of an inning, he's got a glove over his face. You
Right.
don't know what he's saying under there.
It's better with coaches too.
Oh, yeah.
Less spit in your face.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go. Good call.
Going back to what Matt said though, because Matt was like, 21 season isn't gonna come around again. I feel like we've kind of been, like we as a school have been spoiled with some good teams in the
We've had some
recently.
really good.
Yeah.
So I feel like people aren't. I don't know. I feel like basketball
agree.
culture is kind of weak here,
No,
just
I
because
agree.
people are like used to excellence now, which I don't think people should be.
Yeah, I see that a little bit. I mean, I don't know. We've had, besides last season, which we would have pretty easily got 20 wins if we had enough
5 years
games.
in a
It's
row.
been like 5 years in a row.
Yeah,
and
which that
20 wins is like kind of I mean, if you ask around, like it's like kind of the staple of a good basketball team and a good basketball season. So I think we've had a lot of success recently, and obviously we have another 20-win season already in January, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, how many games do you have left? Like, do you have a guess?
I think we have 10 games.
10
left.
regular season. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say because I remember.
We have 9 with one that could be rescheduled.
Yeah,
Oh, because that's the.
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Lake Forest Academy.
Yeah. Well, I remember being at Coach Healy's 200th, and so for him to pick up 100 more, it seems like that happened pretty quickly.
did,
It did, because I remember the day he won 300, my dad told me that I had been around for 50 of them, which would only have been 3 years.
Yeah.
So that would have happened pretty quickly.
Well, do you want to speak on that? Because obviously all of you have experience like being on the floor, but you have the most on a varsity level, I guess.
Right.
You just want to talk about
Yeah,
how
I
does
mean,
that help you, like your mindset?
it's definitely like, sophomore year I was like a nervous wreck the entire season. So that season was a little rough, but like the game just kind of slows down so much over the years that like before games I'll get nervous, absolutely, but like I know what to expect, and I know where to exert my energy and stuff, where to like how to be efficient playing the game. And like we're sophomore year, even junior year a little bit, I would just like almost play not to mess up, whereas like now it's like I'm looser and I'm more confident in my game and stuff like that, and I think that experience really has helped that.
Plus, you can dunk.
Sometimes I'm out of my athletic prime, I'll tell you that. That last year it was a little easier to dunk.
Does it feel good to be like back after like your collarbone? and everything?
Absolutely, yeah. It really, when you can't like put your arm above your head and Rourke knows this too, like for, I don't know, 2 months, when you get back, like even just running, doing like leg stuff at my gym, like everything just feels so good. Like it's so nice to be back.
Matt, how much does because I see you still got it taped. Does your finger play a role? Does it mess you up anymore?
Well, I still can't bend it, but it's fine. Like I was never good with my left anyways, so it's whatever. But now I have an excuse on it, so it's fine.
I don't know. I mean, on Monday
Like
night,
Kyle Thomas, yeah.
Monday night,
And then he counted it out.
they trusted you with some ball handling duties too. You brought the ball up quite a bit, which was newer, at least for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like they usually put a bigger guy
Yeah, it's
on
nice.
me,
Very
so I just take the ball up. So these guys
Little mismatch?
too. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So it's not like I dribble with my left either. Really.
So yeah, you were kind of in the zone. Going back to like your finger waving on Monday night, you were kind of in the zone Monday night at the free throw line, especially for the daggers.
Yeah,
Can you
they
walk
were
us through
just,
that? It seemed to be zero doubt in your mind that those were going in based on your back pedal.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like a great free throw shooter or anything, but just with their crowd just being like so annoying and just like chanting stuff at everyone and me also, then I was just like, all right, I want to put these guys away. Like, I want to be the one to finish it, so I wasn't going to pass the ball. No offense.
It's great, a little personal vendetta. I like it.
Here, I got a question about that. Like, we got our crowd and their crowd. Which one like makes you want to win it more?
Theirs.
Theirs.
Yeah.
100%.
Put it in their face.
I went to Catholic like grade school, so I know all those kids, and they're like, yeah, I don't know. It just feels good to beat them. Prove public's better than private.
That's right.
That's what I say all the time. Homegrown talent versus that recruiting talent.
Exactly.
Oh, I love it. It's so satisfying.
Yeah, the North game, you know everyone there, so like they're chanting like whatever. They'll chant like Tyler's girlfriend's name when he's at the line, or like.
That was Geneva, actually. Geneva knew a lot more about me than I expected. They did their research. That game,
Yeah, they're not scared to like let you know what
because
your
yeah,
like flaws are with how you look or anything.
yeah.
So,
It's almost like they're like on the internet because you can't look up and like see them, So it's like how someone will comment on like a burner just super personal attacks. Like it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bennett had a couple of those going, for everyone.
Bennett beating North.
The high tension games.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Especially
games,
after you win, they want to get back at you, so they'll come on social media with their fake
with
accounts.
their real estate accounts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So trolling's really they're taking it to a whole nother level, creating burner accounts.
I mean, it's so easy
Oh.
too. So it's
Wow. That wasn't on my radar previously.
We have our fair share of burner accounts that we decide.
yeah. There's a lot of burners. I mean,
Fight fire with fire.
Yeah, if you ever go to Slow Shake comment section, we own those. We own all of them, actually. But you'll never know who it is saying the stuff. So,
There's no way to know.
real estate agent.
real estate agent, weather tech manager. There's a lot of people.
All right, this one might be like tough to pick, but we were talking about like because you called that the North game. I meant like high emotion games because that one this
I would
year wasn't.
count
You don't
it.
think so?
I don't count Wheaton North. It didn't. Wheaton North this year didn't feel like Wheaton North.
no.
Just this year? Because usually in past
last year
years-
it did more than this year for sure. I don't know.
I don't know.
Bennett was a good one.
I thought the Wheaton North game had high emotions, but not really intensity.
Right.
Because of the score, I guess. But I thought it was still fun to play in.
It was fun to
It felt
play
good
in.
to
Yeah.
be Wheaton North.
Well, so that's my question was like, what was your best feeling win this year? Like, what was the most satisfying or like your proudest win for each of you?
I like Brother Rice.
Yeah.
Felt
Is-
good after football
yeah, is
season.
that a-
Well, I didn't even play
yeah,
them,
that's
but
true.
like
It was
just like
Proving
Yeah,
that
exactly.
we're like, we can beat these good teams.
exactly.
Like, we
Yeah.
hadn't beaten a really good team, like a proven good team like Brother Rice.
Yeah, because they were ranked at the time.
They were
right?
10,
It
yeah.
also
Yeah.
helped our ranking a lot.
Yeah, Mike O'Brien finally was like, "Oh, maybe they're decent." He doesn't like us.
Took
very
him
much.
long enough.
Yeah,
You know, we're still not in the top 10.
I think we're 11,
Sorry,
right?
that guy.
Was
Yeah.
Bennett? Sorry if I'm not as well read as I should be. It was Bennett ranked.
Oh, they've been in the like
Yeah, they're-
20 to 25 to like not ranked, but
They just
been up
lose
and
to
down
like
there.
good team. Like
Yeah,
they
their
lost to
schedule is very good.
Yeah, they have a hard schedule, but the record's not as good.
Bennett was probably my favorite game just because like MLK walking out of the St. Francis game, all the Bennett kids were like, we're going to beat Wheaton South by 20 because they watched the end of our game before and
Oh,
it looked
yeah.
terrible. Knowing everyone and just like getting to wave goodbye to their student section and stuff like that, they're just annoying.
Yeah, it definitely felt good.
What's your favorite game?
I guess Rolling Meadows, but that game was kind of leaky towards the end. We came out firing, but towards the end we kind of put our foot off the gas and they came back. But that game just felt good because we knew Rolling Meadows was good and everyone respected Rolling Meadows, so that was a good way to start our season.
That was Fenton Championship.
That was, yeah.
That was the Fenton Championship. But I'd say my favorites will probably also Bennett or Wheaton North, just because of like Matt said, the gratification beating a team like that and shutting up the crowd.
Well, you came out hot in that Wheaton North game.
Yeah.
That was good to. I unfortunately was not there, but it was good to read about.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
I'll be there. I'll be there. Hey, I'll be in the house with North.
That one, I was front of the student
Exactly.
section.
Who was there?
Hey,
Sam
you guys
wasn't
didn't even
there.
remember he was at a
I
game.
didn't.
Come on.
I would always
I
see
saw
it.
you. I
The
saw.
student section was huge at the North one though.
Yeah.
No, the North game was electric. I remember that one.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Running in, seeing all the lights before.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, when you hear that like nah or la 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 from the Kanye song, it's like we could be playing.
And my
Joey Central.
recommendation, by the way.
What's that?
That Kanye song was my recommendation.
It was.
We could.
Because it's in The Hangover. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a big Bradley Cooper guy.
I am. I love Bradley
I
Cooper.
do remember that.
And
about
Zach
you.
Galifianakis. He's hilarious.
So speaking of signature wins, you got a couple more opportunities coming up, right?
Oh yeah, big week this week, and the next week's huge too. We have Orr, who's been in the top 25 for some of the year, and then St. Charles North today will be a big one. At their place, it'll be a little bit different.
And next week we play Curry,
Yeah.
who's I think 5 right now,
Yeah.
and like obviously like a legendary CPS school when it comes to basketball.
Yeah, those will
Yeah,
all
they
be
were
exciting games.
ranked like nationally. When
Yeah.
they were freshmen, they're ranked like top 10 somehow.
So we got St. Charles North tonight
Yeah.
for the fans that they have no plans tonight. There's no
At-
NFL football
at St.
At St. Charles North.
at St. Charles North.
Not too far.
Or we'll be at
At Batavia.
Batavia.
At
Okay.
6.
at Batavia,
Yeah.
and then Curie.
Is that
That's at or yeah.
But that's next Sunday.
Next Sunday
We
though.
don't recommend you come to that game.
I mean, we'd love it, but just be safe.
It's not the best neighborhood.
Definitely, that neighborhood has seen better days.
Yeah.
That's good to know, though. All right, we'll try to get some black and orange out there to support
Yeah.
you boys.
It's the weekend after finals. Nobody has anything.
Yeah.
It's so-
not even homework.
Right.
Nobody has
homework.
right.
Yeah, so here we'll get a tiny bit sappy for just a second. You guys have all been playing basketball for like a long time, like all together basically. What does like South basketball mean to all of you? And whoever wants to talk about it.
Gramps can go first.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's been like ups and downs, quite honestly, for me. I fell in love with it and hated it at the same time, but it's always about like playing with these guys and like the rest of the team. That's what I really love, and like it's gonna be weird when that final playoff game's played, and obviously we're winning the state championship, and
Yeah. Do you take home the trophy?
and we take home the trophy, and it's over, and we don't get to go to practice and complain that we don't want to practice type thing, and the bonds I made with these guys through the years, and then also the coaches have shaped me into being like so much closer to who I want to be one day, and I think that like that's another thing I'll never forget and always appreciate.
I mean, yeah, you basically got it all. South basketball, like the best part isn't like the games or the practices, or like it's just like being with your friends, because everyone that goes out for basketball, like you basically have been playing with for a long time through feeder in the park district, or at least against them. So you've always known them, and then when you're on a team, you really get a chance to like get to know them better, and everyone is kind of close on the team, so that's part of our success.
Yeah, I think Tiger basketball is kind of cool because, like, basketball, it's not like a stepping stone in our basketball careers. Like, I don't think any of us are playing in college. No one really on the team, maybe a couple guys, but it's, like, more like the journey, like pasta dinners, going out to food after games. That's the part that's, like, really fun and that I'll miss the most probably. Basketball portion is what it is. Love working hard, but seeing them at practice is the best part.
It's also kind of like a family business for you guys.
Yeah, no, I feel like I've been around forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they said, there's a lot of ups and downs, but you got to focus on the ups, and which is mainly like spending time with your friends, practicing, and just going to pasta dinners. So it really makes it enjoyable.
Success is the added bonus.
Yeah.
All right, and then this one's a little sappy too, but you guys have favorite South basketball memories? I know
You have 4 years.
Ty's might differ from you three because he was not always around, but
I think my favorite South basketball memory is probably my freshman year. I was on the sophomore team, right? And none of we played North at home, and no one really knew me because I was a freshman in their student section, and I just I remember it was like a moment of pride for no reason. I think it didn't even count. But Caleb Clousing, who didn't play junior or senior year, threw me a lob and got fouled on the lob, and I dunked it. And their student section was super excited about it, almost cheering for it. And I don't know why, but I'll never forget that. And I'm like, oh, okay, because that was even then I was playing a little timid, and I was like, all right, I can do this type of thing. I belong here. I was like, should I be on the freshman team, whatever. But I was like, that was a moment of, self-confidence, self-actualization, according
That's
to
right.
Abraham Maslow.
Somebody studied for their psych final.
I did. I was going to talk about select attention when we were talking about hearing students in
Oh,
the
yeah.
crowd. But shout out Gebhardt.
That's great.
My favorite in-game moment is this is a weird one, but it's when Coach Healy got the technical foul at against Normal because we were losing by 15 points. We were just getting our lunch taken from us, as a coach would say, getting the ball up the floor, and Coach Healy is about to take off a kid's head on the other team and the ref's head. And then we all got in the huddle and we were like, all right, let's go. And we came up short, but we scored we saw how good we really could be. After a technical foul, we're the best team in the state, no doubt.
Best Tiger moment. Probably after the Wheaton North game at Wheaton North, it was just cool winning conference there.
That was a good night, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like we played terrible.
We did play so bad.
Scored 27 points, got a win, but the locker room was awesome.
Driving to your grandma's house?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then I won freshman year, Brady Ruggles throwing a snowball and
That's so funny.
hitting Mr. Williams square in the head. Probably 45 feet. It was hilarious. But yeah, good memories that I'll have forever.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say getting Mr. Williams getting hit in the back of the head with the snowball.
I knew the snowball was
Face
going to come
planting
up.
into the snow.
What about what's your favorite?
Yeah, what's your favorite
basketball?
state in Miami?
He called me Mr. South Beach now.
All right, Mr. South Beach.
Scream South Beach.
No, I don't know. I think cutting the nets here last
That
year
was
was
good,
really
yeah.
cool.
That after Lake Park?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, senior night was fun too.
yeah,
Even though we weren't senior.
right.
But we had one conference and it was cool for them, and it was a cool day.
Brennan, what's your favorite South basketball memory?
I'll tell you what, it's probably my first memory. So last year during the pandemic, I was fortunate enough to do the official book for the Tigers, and our very first game in which I was doing the book was the game against Waubonsee Valley.
Okay, yeah.
Brown.
Jalen Brown
yeah.
shot heard round Wheaton Warrenville, which forced overtime, and then we went and took overtime from them. So I'd say that was pretty amazing, and also it was the first time seeing Coach Healy in action, and I was very, very scared after that moment,
Yeah.
and I continue to be on my tiptoes after that moment because his intensity. But it's something I admire as well. I'm just kind of joking around about being nervous. So that was my first experience, and probably my best so far. I'll also say the game Monday night against Bennett, I was there as a fan, not as an employee, and it was very evident that I was there as a fan. and not
There
as
we go.
not
There
an
we go.
employee. I thought I was at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas for a little bit watching McGregor versus Nurmagomedov or something.
Oh, I forgot you're a big UFC fan.
McGregor.
I'd say, yeah,
He loves McGregor.
Yeah, I'd say more McGregor. I can't really keep up with the UFC. It's up to, those pay-per-views are too late at night for me.
Yeah, I'm a big Floyd.
You were
fan,
you were
so-
calling Fawcett Gramps, and I'm the one who goes to bed at 9 p.m. Hey, I respect Floyd too. He's a showman.
Knock your boy out.
He's a showman. He's a showman.
That's right.
He's a showman and he's an entertainer. And the chips were completely stacked against McGregor, but he went out there.
Oh, all right.
He made $100 million in one night.
Yeah, I agree.
Gave him the 1-2.
He's a businessman. They're both businessmen, and they both love
I
each
assume
other.
you're not a fan of Poirier then?
Poirier's a great guy.
Okay.
Poirier's a great guy.
He is a great guy.
He's McGregor's father.
McGregor's not.
I say fair play to Poirier to the diamond, but there is unfinished business.
Okay.
Once that tibia heals up, there's unfinished
It's
business.
not over yet.
All right.
Bro hasn't
We'll
won a
see.
fight since Obama's been in.
President.
Hey, we'll talk. We'll talk when that tibia is healed up. Come back on the podcast.
How about you fight McGregor?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll probably take him out. I got weight on him, height, reach, athleticism, strength,
not athleticism.
boxing ability, wrestling ability. What is he better than me? Nothing.
I like your confidence. It'll serve you well these next upcoming games against some tough opponents.
I'm glad you brought up Captain Clutch, Jalen Brown, his nickname given to him on the cast
Yeah,
last year.
that's right. That's right. They had quite a few nicknames they ran by him, if I remember correctly.
Kirby J.
Oh man,
That was his old nickname.
OG Fat Boy J. There's a lot of nicknames Jalen's had through the.
Love Jalen. Shout out Jalen.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out Jalen.
You got anything for these guys?
I think I'm all good. I'm all good, boys. Yeah, thanks for coming up here after your shoot around, I should say. They look a little sweaty, a little disheveled. So
I smell terrible. So.
thanks for sacrificing your good looks.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having
Any
me back.
last comment?
Actually, I got one more question.
Ooh,
before
all
that.
right.
How would you guys feel about playing an intramural team?
I would love to play. I would love to play you guys.
Because we want you.
I would love to play you guys.
Intramural teams, they're all.
There's a couple intramural teams I want a piece of.
Look, I don't want to say anything, but you guys do have one loss and we have 0.
That's
So,
true.
Hoop mixtape emoji.
Right.
Right?
Who makes that emoji?
There's a lot of intramural
I would
teams.
love to
think
play
they could beat.
Emmett and Peter Dader's
Yeah.
team or King Vamps.
They would lose by 40 to Juliet Central. So,
Well, I mean, yeah.
yeah. Like
Yeah, they
actually.
would.
So yeah, sure, we play you guys.
Luke
For a
says
charity event.
he's getting close to getting some rim grazers now.
Dude,
And
no,
I highly
I
doubt
almost put that thing
Oh,
down.
you're
No, I
sneaky.
can see
I
that.
believe
You're
that. You're sneaky
about-
athletic. You're sneaky athletic. I can see that.
That's
I remember when you
nothing.
back when you played.
hold onto that rim.
Back when you
Easy.
played corner, Rourke and
Yeah.
Luke, same side.
Throwback.
Deadly.
Side on.
Field side.
That's where I was always thrown in practice.
Yeah, that's where every other team is throwing
That's
in
where
the
every
game.
other team did throw. I watched the practice film.
Cannot tell you how many times I've been yelled at by Carlini. Just
Yeah, he loved you though.
It was a
Yeah.
Said
good
he
kind
could
of
date his daughter.
fatherly yelling.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't let me date his daughter.
Man,
Oh, I forgot this is school. That's my bad.
Carlini's really mad.
Carlini's not gonna watch this.
all right, you guys got anything else?
Yeah, I'm alright.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming
it.
on.
Thank you.
Tyler, first time. We love to have
Yeah,
you back.
first time.
Everybody
Yeah.
else?
Good luck on the rest of the season, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Blew out tonight.
Basketball is by far my favorite sport, so you guys are more than welcome anytime. Anytime this door is
Yeah.
open and the microphone's on, come on
What
over.
about baseball? I thought you were a baseball guy.
He's
IHSA.
everything guy.
IHSA basketball,
That's your favorite?
no doubt, no doubt.
Sam, you want to close up with housekeeping?